So welcome back. This is the third video in this playlist and we're going to talk about happy people at work. We've already talked about performance management, how to do it, and its cycles, its key activities, and what to do to enable performance management. So happy people at work, there's a lot to discuss about happy people at work. What does it mean to be happy people at work? So there's a lot of definitions to happy people at work because we know that people and humans are very complex. What applies to another person won't exactly apply to another. So in a very general terms of happy people is that people who are driven, who are productive, who are motivated, who are very delighted in what they do in their career, in the place where they are conducting their work, where they are performing, and in the environment, the people inside the company that also drove them to perform. So what makes people actually happy? The very first simple thing is that people need to know why they are doing this, the clarity of why they are doing this. Is this the right career? Is doing this their ambitions, their passions? This is something that they like to do? Do they find a reason to do this? Do they actually like it? Do they pursue this in daily basis? And if they do not, it's actually very, very hard to be happy people at work, because the very first thing you need to deal with is from the internal, which is yourself, which is the employee itself. Do they actually like doing what they do in the company? So that's the first step of making people happy at work. And then exactly the big question is, are happy people very important at work? Do they really important? Do their happiness really matter? And to that questions I answer strongly yes, because when you are happy, when you are very happy, you are driven to do it. You don't need other people to do it. You are very driven by yourself. You are very motivated. You are very productive. You are very eager, agile to do what you need to do because you enjoy what you're doing. And then there are actually research about it. There are people that are more happy, that are happier. They perform better. They are more productive. And then they are more likely to have a longer, long-lasting life cycle within that department or within that company, because they feel content in that place. They feel content to do what they are doing. So I think happy people are very important, and that's why in human resources management we actually have advanced rewarding or reward and recognitions, R&R. Incentive for people to ensure that you are giving the right motivations, the right incentive to keep people happy, but not to a point where the happiness is the sole thing that you need to think about, you need to worry or concern about, because the development also play a big role. The performance itself. There are, of course, other employees where the happiness doesn't play a part in their performance, but most human, because human, again, if we are talking about human as a whole, is very complex. So I think happy people, the happiness, actually one of the criteria to make sure that you are securing your right people in the right place. I hope this video explains very thoroughly, very clearly about happy people at work, and I hope this video is very beneficial, insightful, and very helpful to you, and I hope you enjoy the next videos.